Thank you. Is it on? Okay, we are going to study The Merchant of Venice, Act 2. Act 1 is over. Before we go to Act 2, or before we go to Act 3, we need to know what has happened in the last scene of Act 2. You know, Act 2 is about the casket story. Portia is a rich lady. She has got plenty of money, wealth, and she is beautiful and young. And so, there are lots of people who are coming to win her in wedding. But Portia cannot choose. Her father has prepared a plan how her would-be could be selected. So he prepared the caskets. In one of the caskets, there is the picture of Portia. One who picks up the right casket, she will marry. And with her marriage, that person also will own the entire property of Portia. And that is the casket story. Now, lots of princes from all over the world had gone there. Now, the last one in Act 2, Scene 9, we are told that by a servant, Bassanio has arrived there. So, you take Act 2, Scene 9, Act 2, Scene 9. You see the lines 85, 90, where the servant is speaking. Servant is speaking. What is the essence of that dialogue is? What's the dialogue? The conversation between two. That's called dialogue. So the essence of the dialogue is that the next contender or next contestant, you have been watching Jabardast. Contestant, one who is competing, it's called contestant. So the next contestant for winning Portia has already arrived. And what's his name? Bassanio. He does not arrive onto the stage, but we are already told that he is waiting at the gates and a servant has brought the news. And then they are expecting that it must be Bassanio. My Lord Bassanio, already she says, my Lord Bassanio. So that is Act 2, Scene 9. The whole casket story is going to reach its climax now. Casket story is going to end. Once the right casket is chosen, that story ends. That means more or less of the two main storylines, one story is going to end. Two storylines, one is the casket storyline and the other bond storyline. But in the new scene that we are going to see here, Act 2, Act 3, Scene 2, the casket story and the bond story are going to get connected. The two worlds, the casket story is taking place in Belmont, in Portia's place, and Bassanio is in Venice, along with Antonio, Lorenzo, Shylock, Tubal, and we have seen in Act 3:1. In Act 3:1, where is it taking place? Venice. Whenever you think of Antonio, the story will be taking place in Venice. Portia, Belmont. So two worlds. One is a world of generosity and trouble, pain, loss, and revenge. The other is a world of romance. Which is the world of revenge and pain, loss, Venice. And which is the world of romance? Belmont. That's where Portia is there. Around Portia, the romance goes on. Now we will hear in the Act 2 some of romances along with the Portia. There is also her servant Nerissa. Nerissa has got a lover. And then we are also informed of Jessica. Jessica is the daughter of Shylock. And she is in love with Lorenzo. They are already eloped. We have seen it in the Act 3, 1, Scene 1. In Act 3, Scene 1, we are introduced all the tragic element, which will grow to a big size later on. But the basic thing is already told to us with enough of details that Antonio, who took loan, now he is put into a risk. His ships are drowning one by one, and from Tripoli, from good sand winds, lots of places they are getting the news that his ships are being drowned. And his ships are not just empty vessels, they are full of valuable goods. So that much of loss that Antonio is incurring, he is becoming totally bankrupt, and rightly, Shylock calls him a bankrupt. I have another match with a bankrupt, a prodigal, he says in Act 3, 1. That's what we have seen. Now because Antonio totally gone bankrupt and is totally broken, he is not in a position in any way to refund the loan that he has taken, and so he has forfeited the bond that is written. And as per the bond, as per the bond, he has to give a pound of flesh from place close to his chest. So Shylock has got the right now, given by the bond, the agreement, to take a pound of flesh. So he tells Tubal, his assistant, to go and engage a lawyer. That's where the Act 3, Scene 1 ends. Okay? Now coming to Act 3, Scene 2. What is happening in this act? We are introduced to all romances. Now once again, the casket story is brought to forefront, because it will get climax, it will end soon. Bassanio will choose the right casket, and then things will move forward from there. Once the choice is made, the casket story ends. That's one. Then all the romances are introduced to us. Romance between Portia and Bassanio, romance between Jessica and Lorenzo, romance between Graciano and Nerissa. Nerissa is servant maid of Portia. So all these romances are introduced. That will happen here. And so, since the casket story will end, we will return to bond story, and we will proceed with that in Acts 3 and 4. We all know Shylock has got already now the chance to take revenge. But Portia proposes a solution. She is very generous, and she comes to know it is on account of her indirectly, because it is Bassanio who makes Antonio to take the loan of 3,000 ducats. And so she realizes she is involved in this entire forfeit action of Antonio, and so she comes forward to refund that money and pay the bond. But then Shylock couldn't agree that, we will see later. But she comes forward to pay that amount and she sends the Samuel back to Venice. Venice is the place where bond story takes place and Belmont is the place where casket story takes place. So in this scene that we are going to see, scene 3-2 will unite both the stories. The casket story and the bond story unites Belmont and Venice. Two worlds will come together. As I told you, Act 2, Scene 9 ends with the casket story until then, or it announces the arrival of Samuel. Act 2, Scene 9 ends with the arrival of Samuel. And we will begin now in Act 3, Scene 2, we will begin again what has happened with Samuel in Portia's house, trying to pick up the casket. That's where we begin. So Scene 2, Act 3, Scene 2, it is taking place in Belmont, a room in Portia's house. So enter, the stage is empty, and now who are all coming onto the stage? Bassanio, Portia, Graciano, Nerissa, and the other attendants. It's all Portia's house. In one room of Portia's house, the scene is taking place. Portia is speaking. I pray you, tarry, pause a day or two before you hazard, for in choosing wrong, I lose your company. Therefore, forbear a while. There is something, hey, you take the book into your hand and you are always reading on. You must always have pen and paper, pen and notebook. Where are you going to take down? If something strikes you, you are listening that story or what? There is something tells me, but it is not love. I would not lose you. And you know yourself, Kate counsels not in such a quality. But lest you should not understand me well, and yet a maiden had no tongue, but thought I would detain you here some month or two before you venture for me. I could teach you how to choose right, but then I am forsworn. So will I never be. So you may miss me, but if you do, you will make me wish a sin that I have been forsworn. Beshrew your eyes, they have overlooked me and divided me. One half of me is yours, the other half yours. Mine own, I would say, but if mine, then yours, and so all yours. Oh, these naughty times, put bars between the owners and their rights. And so, though yours, not yours, prove it so. Let fortune go to hell for it, not I. I speak too long, but to peace the time, to act it, and to draw it out in length, to stay you from election. What is time when now you are coming? Huh? How many you are disturbing now? Person. So Portia says, I pray you, tarry, with whom she is speaking. Bassanio has just arrived into the room where the caskets are displayed. Okay? Now she says, before you go to choose, please tarry, wait. Please wait. Don't be in a hurry. Because she is in love with him. She does not want to lose that time. It's not work alone. If Bassanio straight away goes to the caskets, then she cannot experience her love. She is longing to be with him. So what is she saying? I pray you, I request you, tarry, wait. Don't venture to go and pick up your casket. Pause a day or two. No hurry. Be slow. Pause a day or two. Not just few minutes or few hours. Pause a day or two. Take rest. Relax. Before you hazard, before you put yourself to risk, before risking, what risking? Losing the right casket. That means losing me. And before all that hazard, that risk happens, please tarry, wait. Before you hazard, for in choosing wrong, I lose your company. If you make the wrong choice, for in choosing wrong, if you choose the wrong thing, then I lose your company, I lose your presence, your company, your togetherness. Therefore, forbear a while. Therefore, forbear means patience. Forbear. Patience. That simply means wait. Don't be in a hurry. Forbear a while. Wait some time. I can't afford to lose you. There is something tells me, something in me, my sixth sense. Something in me means a voice in me, a knowledge in me, a force in me, my sixth sense. We have five senses, and the sixth one is something extraordinary sense. Common sense, we say. So, something in me tells me, but it is not love. That sixth sense, what telling me now is not really my love for you, but it is something more, something different from love. I would not lose you. Something in me is telling me, comforting me, I will not lose you. You are going to make a right choice. I am confident. Something in me is telling me. What is prompting her? She does not know, but she knows something in her is telling her. But not love, that is not love. I would not lose you. And you know yourself, hate counsels not in such a quality. Hate. That is not love, but love, it is hate. It's not hate which is asking me to, or which is telling me that I am not going to lose you. Because hate cannot give that kind. What is hate? Opposite of love. So, hate cannot give me that kind of good comforts, good consolations. But lest you should not understand me well, lest so that you do not misunderstand me, I would detain you here some month or two, not just a day or two. Now it is increasing to month or two. Lest I would detain you, keep you back. Detention, keeping back. When you fail, you are detained, kept back. So, detain you means keep you back. Maybe for a month or 2 months. I will detain you here in Belmont some month or two before you venture for me. Before you go ahead and take the casket for me. I could teach you how to choose right. Most of us do not know how to make the right choices. When we have to make the right choice, we'll make the wrong thing, wrong choice. When we want to make the wrong choice, sometimes we happen ending up with the right choice. So we are not good at making the choices all the time in our life. We have to make the choices. Like today morning, it's all cloudy, raining, and it is threatening, and perhaps you had a dilemma to go or not to go, but you have made the choice. We have to make choices in our life whether we like it or not, but making right choices will bring happiness. Now she says, I could teach you how to make a right choice, how to choose right, but then I am forsworn, but I am bound by the bond that is written by bound by the will that is written by my dad. Therefore, I cannot reveal things to you. That will be against the will that is written. So, will I never be? So, I can never help you to make the right choice. So, you may miss me. It may happen that you do not make the right choice and you may miss me. But if you make the wrong choice, you will make me wish else a sin. If you are making a wrong choice, maybe I'll be forced to commit a sin. What is the sin? Go against the dictates of her dad. Go against her promises. But if you do, you make me wish a sin, and I have been forsworn. Beshrew your eyes. Beshrew your eyes. Woe to your eyes. Bewitched. Beshrew is actually shrewd. Be shrewd. That is the meaning. Okay. Here, may your eyes be cursed. That is the meaning. May your eyes be cursed. Why? They have overlooked me and divided me. Your eyes, your sight is troubling me. It has split me into two portions. Your sight, your eyes, your look has pierced me and made me into two, divided me. One half of me is yours. I am divided into two. One half of me is yours. One is where I have love for you. That part of me is yours. One part. And the other half, there is one more half. That also yours. My own, I would say, it is actually my own, I must tell you. But if mine, then yours. If it is mine, then it is fully yours. Because I give myself entirely to you. I love you so much. And so all yours. So my full self, both the parts, mine and what is not supposed to be mine, all that together is yours. That means I am fully yours. There's nothing kept behind. Oh, these naughty times. Oh, what kind of bad times these are. Why they are bad? Put bars between the owners and their lives. These times are bad because they put bars, separations, restrictions. They divide. What are they dividing? They are dividing the waters and their rights. So these times are really bad. Naughty means here not playful or not mischievous. Usually naughty means that, you naughty fellow means you are a mischievous fellow. But here naughty means bad. So these are bad times. They separate the honor and their rights. And so, though yours, not yours, though I am fully yours, but I am not yours yet. Understand? Okay. Through it so, let fortune go to hell for it, and not I. Let fortune, the luck, let the luck go to hell. I will not go to hell. I speak too long. I am a talkative person. Chatterbox, have you heard? Chatterbox means talkative. So I am a talkative person. I am talking too much. And it's to, why I talk too much? It's to peace the time. It's to peace the time. It is to, it's to peace the time. It is to prolong the time. It is to buy more time. So that why she wants to prolong, why she wants to delay, she wants to be in the presence of the Sanya. Simple reason. We like to be with the people whom we love. With friends. We go on lingering around the friends because we like their company, we like their presence. So, same rule, even in love. But that liking is not simple liking, it is love. Portia and Sanya, they are in love. I speak too long, but it's to peace the time. I to eke it out and to draw it out in length to stay you from election. I'm only delaying by talking. I'm only talking more so that it is delayed and you do not straight away go to take the choice. Sanyo, let me choose. I have no time to waste. Let me choose. He is in a hurry. Why? For this purpose he has come all the way. And it's really a big risk. Only because of this, he forced Antonio to borrow money. And then the whole story is caused because of his love for Portia. So, no time to waste. This is the time I have been waiting. I cannot waste any more time. Let me choose. Sanyo says, for as I am, I live upon the rack. As I am now, as you see me now, I am on the rack. Rack means agony. I am on torture. I am in pain. I cannot go on, put up with this pain. I cannot contain this agony anymore. Please allow me to go ahead and choose. Portia, upon the rack present you, then confess what treason there is mingled with your love. Treason. Treason is betrayal. What crime of betrayal or disloyalty is mingled with this, mixed with your love? You confess, say it out. Upon the rack, upon the torture, you are under pressure, you are under force, you are under threat. What is that? You reveal. Sanyo, none but that ugly treason of mistrust, which makes me fear the enjoying of my love. There may as well be amity and life between snow and fire as treason and my love. Beautiful. None, no, nothing. There is no treason as such. But that ugly treason of mistrust, lack of confidence, which makes me fear that confidence, the lack of confidence, makes me fear the enjoying of my love, forfeiting my, losing my love. There may as well be enmity and life. There may be in life friendship. Enmity means friendship and life. In life, you may have both these, life and friendship. Between snow and fire, there may be friendship between snow and fire. Then there will be a friendship between these two. They are deadly opposites. They hate each other. Where there is snow, there cannot be fire. And where there is fire, there cannot be snow. Snow will melt away with fire. So now, one cannot tolerate the presence of the other. Snow and fire. The same way, in my life, there is a treason and my love. What is this treason? Lack of confidence. There is a lack of confidence in me, and at the same time, there is love in me. Simple saying, I love you so much, but I am afraid that I will lose you. So that is a pain that he is undergoing. I will complete these few lines. Portia, but I hear you speak upon the rack, but I am concerned about your agony, the way you are speaking about your pain, your torture, where men enforced do speak anything only under the threat of pressure or under the pressure or under the threat of something by force that people reveal. You take example of investigation in the police station. How do? They pressurize you. They pressurize you by booking cases. They beat you thoroughly, black and blue, and then people reveal things under pressure. So that's what she is telling. Usually men simply do not mean only male, even the females, anybody. You pressurize them, push them to a corner, and then helplessly they will reveal the things. Bassanio, promise me life, and I will confess the truth. You promise me life with you, fortune with you, and then I will tell you the whole truth. Portia, well then, confess and live. Well then, okay. You say it out, you reveal it, and then live. Bassanio, confess and love have been the very sum of my confession. Oh, happy torment, when my torturer doth teach me answer for deliverance. But let me to my fortune and the caskets. What is he saying? Confess and love. These are the words that would summarize my confession. Oh, happy torment. Oh, happy pain. Can pain be happy? Can pain be happy? No. But you see, oh, happy torture. Oh, happy torment. When my torturer doth teach me answers for deliverance. My torture, my agony is teaching me ways to get out, solve, and finish. Doth teach me answers for deliverance, but let me to my fortune and the caskets. Let me try my fortune, and therefore allow me to go to the caskets. So curtain drawn from the caskets. Now caskets are revealed. Until now they are behind the curtain. Though all this is taking place on the stage, behind them there is, or beside them where the caskets are placed, they are covered by a curtain. Now the curtain is removed, caskets are revealed. We'll see tomorrow.